Black women, you have to start holding yourselves accountable. And this is me speaking to you as a brother. You know, I'm done with all of the I'm done myself trying to hold black women to some standard or create try to create our image of how we think things should be. Or look, man, you have to do that yourself. Like, you have to hold, like, I think us, because like I said, we're younger. There's a lot of things that we had to learn as black men, as young black men, about stuff that we didn't even have anything to do with. This has been going on before me. You know, you look in the clip that I'm gonna put in the video. James Earl Jones, or the short, I'll put it as a short. You look at what James Earl Jones said, you know, about this was going on in the 70s. This was going on with Pierre, and I agree with what Pierre recently had an interview, and he was speaking to a black woman, and they got into some shouting match. I'm talking Pierre from How to Be a Player. If you know, yes, they just call him Pierre, light skinned guy. He got into a shouting match on some talk show with a big black woman, and he basically told her, he was telling her, she got triggered. She was triggered when Pierre said, you have to hold your sisters, tell your sisters that. You have to hold your sisters accountable. Y'all, you as a black woman, instead of going out talking about black men all day, talking about black men, forget about black men. Don't worry about them. Y'all need to hold yourselves accountable. What standards do y'all want? You know, you can. I know a lot of women hated Kevin Samuels, and you hate brothers who you call them, you group all of them who don't agree with everything black women do, or who not damn near gay and effeminate. You group them into red pill, all into one category and things like that. You group all your brothers into one category. That's what a lot of you black women have been doing. You've been grouping your brothers into one category. That's really what you've been doing. Like, your whole the Cynthia G rhetoric, the Nala says rhetoric, the man, it's a lot of black women like that, doing that. You group all your brothers into one category. So it's like, okay, that's fine. Well, it's time. The problem is, so what do you do when you just leave black men out of it? We're the younger black men. We don't have nothing to do with none of that. We moving on our own accord. You see some black men, they just move totally oblivious to any of this internet rhetoric stuff. They getting with other women. They just looking for femininity, and what they do, they just gravitate to other groups of women. Even foreign women, even, foreign black women, even other women from the UK, like, just anywhere, Canada, anywhere, just outside of the American black dichotomy, man. Because that, a lot of it, like James Earl Jones said, stems from slavery, man. A lot of that hurts and pains. And people got to this, it's come to its emphasis, it's come to its conclusion here. And again, black men is saying, so what do you want to do? Because again, I'm done. It's not about scrutinizing. I'm done scrutinizing black women on their lifestyle. We've stated, the real brothers who weren't out here, on some woman hating, women bashing stuff. They've schooled you like on a pretty much, like, you could just go through my videos and go through a dissertation, and other brothers' videos, a dissertation of what the problem was, where it comes from, what the solutions are, and what black men are looking for. I'm not talking about the toxic black men. But again, what I will say is, this is what comes with holding yourself accountable. Do you just like toxic men? And can you afford that luxury as a black woman? Like, are you calling yourself to a higher power? Like, or aren't you supposed to be like, even for you Mother Earth women and all of that, man, that foolishness. Don't you supposed to, do you think Queen's supposed to be just getting penetrated and knocked up by everybody and giving your body to criminals and evil men? Trying to prostitute yourself to different men? Like, do you think that that's a good thing? just as a woman? Do you think it's a good thing as a woman for y'all to, for black women to look at the Megan Thee Stallion situation? Do you think it's a good situation, a good thing for you to sleep with your best friend's men for that she's trying to get have a relationship with? So it's just everybody just having a free for all. Is that a good thing? Do you hold your sisters accountable for their thought behavior? Because white women do. They hold they other women, these other women accountable. Like that's why you have slut culture and all of that. Because you know, and it's not just because of them. This is going on since the beginning of time. Because God Himself has ordained, like, if you have women who are promiscuous, giving their body to everybody, that woman basically is a harlot. She's basically prostituting herself. She's not gonna have no. You have no pair bonding skills, so you're not gonna be able to build a working family. You're gonna only produce, dysfunctional people that go out into society. Humanity is gonna start taking a turn for the worst. And if you have good women out here who stand by their man, doing things, that are becoming as a woman, being, having the skills of being soft and, and beautiful and I'm not just and not saying beautiful as beauty on the outside. I mean beautiful inside. Soft and having all the traits of a natural woman, like the video I did, being soft and wet. And when I say wet, not wet as in sexual. Wet is in your speech. Wet is in the things you do. If you possess all those, if a woman possesses all those traits, where's her reward if the thoughts and all of the promiscuous women who have no loyalty to men, who will sleep with your best friend, who will do all this stuff, and where's the reward for those women, who giving you all of those traits and exuding loyalty? There would just be a slap in the face to reality and to loyal women. Like, it would be no incentive for them to do that. But women when they hold themselves accountable, that's why they they slut shame the woman away from her husband. And, like any woman trying to, come and be promiscuous around her husband. Look, even baby boy, they weren't even married. You understand? Women do that because they do that in order to maintain their territory. And it's not saying that your man, will just give in to that, and he'll just sleep with the woman. But that's temptation that's not needed. You understand? That's temptation that shouldn't even be there if that's supposed to be your friend. Or that's supposed to be somebody you hold close. Like, come on, like, are you serious? And it don't matter what man you get with. The man could have tons of money. Like, it don't matter. If that's your friend, she never looking at him like that. Y'all not doing that. But y'all gotta hold yourself accountable to your own standards.